Hey everyone. I was just laying here thinking about Thor Love and Thunder, and by the way, I did not enjoy the movie as much as I enjoyed Thor Ragnarok, at least in terms of rewatchability. If I would have to rewatch one of the films, I would definitely choose Thor Ragnarok over this. I can't think much about this that I would want to rewatch. I don't know, maybe certain action sequences or action scenes, I mean, but anyways, the more and more I was thinking about this movie, I was like, okay, yeah, I get it. It's definitely maybe possibly intended for kids. Kids are going to absolutely love this fourth installment of Thor in the MCU or MCU Phase 4, I think. We're in Phase 4, right? But then I start thinking more and more about it, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, there are definitely some things I would have changed or done differently if I made this movie. Okay, so some things I would have changed about Thor Love and Thunder. I definitely would have left out Korg and Valkyrie, and I'll let you know why in a few minutes. But I would have had the first half of the movie focus on different adventures with Thor and Guardians of the Galaxy. And in the middle of the movie, have Thor, find out about Jane Foster becoming Mighty Thor, and also have him finding about Gore the God Butcher, and have the second half of the movie, or the third half of the movie, or whatever, focus on adventures with only Thor and Jane. And this is the reason why I said I would have definitely left Korg and Valkyrie out, is because you could use all of that screen time to focus solely on Thor and Jane and their adventures together while they go on their way to find Gore the God Butcher. Now, I'm not saying they should leave Korg and Valkyrie out of the movie completely. Maybe just leave their asses on New Asgard so they can watch over, the people of New Asgard, and then have the rest of the movie solely focused on Thor and Jane and their adventures as they go to fight Gore, okay? Now, the final battle with the children. If you've seen the movie by now, you know the scene I'm talking about. I'll try not to say too much because I don't know if any of you guys seen the movie yet. But there's a certain scene involving Asgardian children. Thor does something, and yeah, they pretty much all fight together. Yeah, during that scene, while dang, I don't know how I'm gonna talk about this without spoiling it, so I would just say just stop listening at this point of the video, because this is going to be somewhat of a spoiler. And the batteries to my camera is dying, so I gotta hurry up and get my thoughts out quickly. So there's a scene where a statue, or a head of a statue, is about to crush the children, and then Thor saves them just in time. During that moment, I would have had Beta Ray Bill show up and save the children instead. This would be an awesome way to introduce Beta Ray Bill into the MCU, and you would have had an awesome final battle with Beta Ray Bill, Thor, and Mighty Thor, aka Jane Foster, all going up against Gore the God Butcher. Yeah, that's how I would have done things differently. But I'm not a $1 million director or writer, so these are just my midnight thoughts about Thor Love and Thunder. Anyways, take care, guys. If you've seen Thor Love and Thunder, let me know what you guys think. If you loved it, cool. If you did not love it, that's still cool. For me, I thought it was just fine. I didn't hate it. It's just that you could tell they Disneyfied the hell out of Thor and just played things really safe. And, you know, this is just something that kids are going to love more than adults. Alright, anyways, I hope I got all this because the battery's about to die. Peace, y'all. Stay awesome.